Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. This is the reading for December 26th. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I wanted to give a shout out for the people who have been sending me donations. I really appreciate it. And I also, I really should do a separate video on this, but I just really want to express my gratitude for all the people who have subscribed, liked, commented, become members, bought scarves, bought readings, bought IET, purchased. Which classic. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Utilize, what did I say? Utilize your assets. Okay. I think the energy of it, honestly, is really about, uh, because sometimes, we look at our lives and it's like, well, I'm not really good at this, or I don't do this perfectly, or whatever it is, or I don't have enough money for that, or whatever. And it's like, yeah, but, all isn't lost. Use what you have and use it well, right? All right. Yeah. It's so interesting that that should come up as the reading, right? Because I start with the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is really such a fascinating card. There's so much iconography. It's incredible. All right. The Five of Pentacles, all fives are change. So I always feel like the five, because it goes 1 through 10 all. So 1 is leadership, and 2 is choice, and 3 is creativity, and 4 is stability, and 5 is change, and 6 is perseverance, 7 is confidence, and 8 is awareness, and 9 is attainment, and 10 is completion. All right. I didn't say it too fast, I hope. So the 5 is really like right in the middle. And for me, the 5 is because the 6 comes next, right? First you're stable, and then you're like sort of unsure, right? With the change, it's like things are changing. I don't know what's happening. Well, things always change, and then something happens and you persevere somehow. But so the 5 to me is really about the perspective. It's all about the perspective. It's the same story is going on, but it's all about how you're looking at it. And okay, so here we are. So here they are, and they feel left out. They feel abandoned. They're in the cold. Blah blah blah. All that, all that. All like if you go deep into like the feeling of this card, it's like it is not pleasant. But in the story, we have the Five of Pentacles with the anchor. The anchor always symbolizes hope, a grounding, right? Um, a grounding in emotion is really interesting because the anchor goes into the sea. So it's like, where's their perspective? If their perspective is sort of what I said earlier, it's like, well, I'm not the greatest singer in the world, and I'm not going to get a contract, and da da da. It's like, but does singing bring you joy? Does it bring you joy? I mean, look, if you're tone deaf, then you shouldn't sing, but, please. But if it brings you joy, and so it's like, where are they looking? Are they looking at like, we're in the snow, we're cold, we're outside of society, we're vagabonds, blah blah blah. But in the frame is, here's help, here's soup, here's warm clothing, here's warmth, here's community, here's so it's all there. It's all there. It's kind of like Mexico. Mexico is so fascinating. Uh, it's just the most fascinating place I've ever been. I mean, that's why I like it here so much. Um, I see everything. I see everything in a really exaggerated way. In a really exaggerated way. And there's I mean, I can go off, I should do a Mexico video, but there's a vitality and a vibrance here that's like incredible, incredible. All right, so this is about perspective, right? And then we get into the Two of Swords. I should show you the card, sorry. Then we get into the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is a choice. So it's a choice, right? The Two of Swords is also like listening to spirit. The Two of Swords is also being at peace, being quiet, being balanced, and allowing the intuition to come, allowing the ideas to come, allowing a new perspective to come, right? It's very dramatic, isn't it? And then here comes the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is all about a new idea, a new way of looking at things, taking action on a new idea, a message. It's a message. And it could be a message from yourself, which I think it will be, because but it's also, it could be a message from the outside world. You know, it could be a message, I mean, it could be a message kind of from heaven, or it could be a message from something you overhear, something you happen to come across, like on, say, social media, or a sign. I get messages all over the place. A sign, and it's like, oh, maybe if I look at it a new way, maybe if I allow like the light in a little bit, if I let the light in a little bit, then I can utilize, and as opposed to, oh, it's not good enough. Oh, no one will like it. Oh, it's too hard. You know, do you want to be out in the snow? Or do you want to be in the warmth? It's a choice. That's all I got today. Blessings.